The rules of basketball say that a player is allowed to lift the pivot foot to pass or shoot, but not to start a dribble. The rules of basketball say that a player can end the dribble on one foot, jump off that same foot, land on both feet simultaneously, and that is legal. The truth of the matter is a jump stop is actually an exception to the traveling violation so that guys can be moving and stop quickly instead of approaching a stop sign, getting slower and slower, and then finally coming to a stop. Well, with that said, once the player executes a really nice jump stop, then that player has no pivot foot. Here we see the player dribbling the ball, and we know that a player can never travel while dribbling, but he ends the dribble kind of jumping, so we'll give them his right foot as his pivot foot when he ended the dribble. And now he's supposed to jump off that foot and land on both feet simultaneously. If they don't land simultaneously, it's a traveling violation. Or if it's so close it's hard to tell, then, if you think it is, you don't. If you think he did, he didn't. And this is pretty darn close here, so we'll give it to him in the heat and the speed of the action. And when a player ends his dribble and jumps off one foot and lands on 2 feet simultaneously, which foot is the pivot foot? It is so clear in the rules book that he no longer has a pivot foot. Can he lift either foot or both feet? Sure. But he better not put one back down to the floor while still holding the ball. If he picks up one foot and puts it back to the floor, it's no different than him jumping up in the air with both feet and landing back on the floor with both feet while still holding the ball. This player does a relatively good jump stop right in the middle of some heavy traffic. He's getting quadruple teamed here with 4 black shirts around, or green shirts around the white shirt. So he picks up a pivot foot. Either one of them he doesn't have a pivot foot. Picks up a foot, puts it back down to the floor. Whistle should sound. Whistle should sound. Whistle should sound. We don't care where they come from. But that is our easiest ruling on traveling because they all stopped. And he takes one step, whistle, whistle. Come on, folks. Let's know the rules. Have good eyesight, and we can make that ruling from the top row in the bleachers. That is so easy. Why are we missing them? Inquiring minds would like to know.